Good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here, of course, with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo. What's up, Joe Boo? And Joe Bear in the house. And as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. I mean, seriously, it doesn't work without you guys and you lovely ladies. I appreciate each and every one of you. So let's get open for business here and let's wake up the football gods on this thirsty Thursday. My goodness. This has been a crazy offseason. It's amazing to me because, this is the dead time. The season's over. Our season ended up being basically falling on our face. And it's been crazy the amount of stuff that has literally been going on. We've gone through the worst of the offseason. We've got now free agency starting on the 15th. 4 days from now, we're going to be talking about free agents that are going to be going all over the place. Now, before I get into everything, I've got to put out there the emotions that have gone through for most of us with the whole Dak Prescott signing. Shout out to Scooter Magruder.
We just signed Dak! Dad, we just signed Dak for 4 years. No, this is a good thing. It's a good thing. Is this real or fake? I didn't think Jerry Jones would do it. We just signed Dak! No trade clause, no tag clause? Okay, so we got 4 years of Dak guaranteed, baby. I will be getting married with Dak Prescott as my quarterback. Prescott! Let's hope he comes back from injury, no problem. Yeah, we just signed Dak for 4 years. No, this is a bad thing. We're not gonna be able to sign anyone now. Why would we pay him that much? He's making $75 million in his first year. The salary cap is a myth. We'll find a way to make it work. We are winning the Super Bowl. Save $15 million by not tagging him. Crucial. This is what I've been waiting for, man. We have no excuses now. This is our year, baby. Ow! I'm so happy right now. I feel like I got paid. You see what Dad's tweeted? Now we can just draft O-line and defense. We don't gotta worry about quarterback. How can you not be happy for Dak? Some of our fans are weird. He'll be 31 when the deal's up. Do the deal again. That's my quarterback. That's my quarterback. Dak bet on himself and won. I'm happy for him. We're putting it all together this year. How about them Cowboys? Again, the season start now? Let's go! We are winning the Super Bowl! How about them Cowboys?
Oh, boy. Scooter Magruder is the best.
I'm a grown
Scooter.
Man. Must be nice to have a QB. Must be nice.
Scooter Magruder is the man. He said something in there that's actually really poetic. And he said, some of our fans are really weird. And, when you do this kind of stuff, everybody thinks YouTube is easy. Oh, all you got to do is, pop a video and out there and, just kick back and relax. It's not easy. And as Dak Prescott says, you only get out what you put in. And I put everything into doing this and stuff. I'm waiting for the come out part, but still. But when you put yourself out here, you get people that, like he says, are weird. I got an email. I'm not going to say the person's name, but the title on it was, Too Much a Fangirl. Bro, no disrespect meant. You know what somebody says, no disrespect meant? They're about to disrespect you. They are about to disrespect you. No disrespect, man, and I mean that, but you come across as a Dak fanboy that I almost have to question your maleness. It's almost as if you're in love with him, and it comes across as sad. Dak, at best, is a good quarterback. Not a great one. His last win in your end game versus Philadelphia, he played horribly and missed a wide-open Trayvon Austin to draw even late in the game. Too many times he's allowed a 3-and-out to start games, while elite quarterbacks don't. 7 million more. Elite quarterbacks don't 7 million more per year than Rodgers. Give me Rodgers. Dak has never led us to an NFC championship, and I currently have no faith in him doing it now. And I've been a Boys fan since Staubach. He's not accurate when it counts and pads his stats constantly late in games. I would have signed him and then traded for Wilson, period. Now we have at least 4 more years of 8-8 and losses in close game. Aikman was accurate early in games, helping the 90s boys jump to leads. Do we even know what a lead is anymore as Dallas Cowboy fans? Great money for a good quarterback who has already gotten paid $52 million endorsement money. Get ready for mediocre seasons. I am. You know, I can't help you. I can't help you. My reply to him was, it's funny how people say no disrespect and then disrespect you. So you basically coming at me and saying that because I believe in Dak, so you come at me basically saying I'm gay because I believe in Dak. I think it's the best option for the Cowboys. If you don't think it's cool, that's cool. You're free to have your opinion as I am mine, and have a good night. That's what I replied back to him. And this is the thing that's funny. There's anywhere you go these days, be it news, be it sports, be it, whatever, there are basically tribes of opinions. And you're free to go to whatever tribe of opinion that you want. My thought is I look at the things with Dak Prescott, his leadership ability, his ability on the field, him actually getting better year after year, as opposed to, say, a Carson Wentz who literally regressed since 2017. I look at the way the players gravitate to him. I look at him as a leader on and off the field, his community impact, and I see an all-around great player and option for the Dallas Cowboys that literally the Dallas Cowboys spent a fourth-round draft pick for. If me believing in him as opposed to listening to the talking heads that literally constantly throw garbage at you and tell you that he's trash, he's not elite, he sucks and everything else, because eventually you hear something so many times, you begin to believe it. That's my opinion. I have liked Dak Prescott from the time I saw him at the Senior Bowl. I believe that this is the guy. But bro, I got a wife. I love my wife. Got my kids. Dak's engaged. It's not like that. But I look around. You say, Aaron Rodgers. Look, Aaron Rodgers. You know, Aaron Rodgers, he hasn't won the Super Bowl since they had a defense that was top 3. And I don't care if you put Aaron Rodgers on this team last year. They wouldn't have gone any further than they did this year. It's a team sport. You bring up Aikman. Aikman had the number 1 defense. How many Hall of Famers were around Troy Aikman? Offensive lineman, edge rusher, running back, wide receiver, and hopefully soon a safety. How many Hall of Famers do you see on the Dallas Cowboys currently? Where do you see the Dallas Cowboys defense ranked right now? And you want to talk about Roger Staubach? Yeah. How many Hall of Famers did we have with Roger Staubach? How about that offensive line and that defense? But you are free to watch whatever you like. If I'm not the guy, I'm cool with that. Anyway, sorry to waste you guys' time, but that's the kind of stuff when you do YouTube, you've got to have a thick skin, because you will get people that will come in here and literally say all kinds of things about people. And I can imagine, well, Dak, he doesn't do social media, and you better not go to his house talking about anything in social media, because you'll get the F out, okay? Because we're not bringing that garbage here. And speaking of garbage, we know why I have Super Beats at. Okay, let's get this off the screen here. I'm not trying to do an ad for Super Beats. Okay. All right. Not trying to do an ad for Super Beats. But here's where we are right now. Free agency. To me, it's clear that Stephen Jones is running the organization. It's funny. I saw a Facebook post this morning from Benet Embry. Benet Embry, where really this all kind of began, because Benet said to me, I want you to be my sports guy, on my radio show. And I was like, I don't know anything about being on radio. And I did segments for him, 10 minutes a show on Monday nights and everything else. And that kind of got this ball rolling. And, of course, we've been friends ever since then. And he posted on Facebook this morning, He said, if you pay half the bills, can you call yourself the man of the house? And I looked at my wife this morning. I said, honey, answer this question. If you pay half the bills, if I pay half the bills, am I the man of the house? And she looked at me and said, you can call yourself whatever the fuck you want to call yourself. The question is, what does everybody else call you? Excuse my language. She said, because, yeah, you the man of the house and I'm the lady of the house and that's the dog of the house. So you can call yourself anything you want to. But to me, it's clear with the negotiations for Dak Prescott, where we have Stephen Jones with Todd France doing all the heavy lifting and everything else. Jerry Jones, of course, is, owner, president, and GM. You can call yourself anything you want. The question is, what are you really? And I believe it's Stephen Jones. And with that being the case, the big question is will the Dallas Cowboys change their ways and spend money in free agency trying to get real free agents? That is the question that we have for the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys have not been big players in free agency. We've always done bottom basement shopping. We have always kind of said we're going to look for value. We're going to wait till the dust clears and all the good players are off the board and see what's left. Toaster leavings. You turn the toaster upside down and you got crumbs. And when I look at our salary cap situation here, with our dead money situation, we're still paying for some of the free agents that we decided they're the guys that are going to help us. We're still paying on our cap $2 million for Gerald McCoy. We're still paying $750,000 for Don Terry Poe. Guys that Gerald McCoy didn't make it through training camp. Don Terry Poe was cut during the season. We're still paying money to the tune of almost $3 million for two guys that didn't really do anything for us, on top of the money that we had dead money last year. So will Stephen Jones, now that we have about $18 million roughly, with cutting Alu, with the money we had left over from the rollover, signing Dak Prescott, and the money that we ended up getting in restructuring of Zach Martin, Tyron Smith, and Lyle Collins, I think the Cowboys are looking and saying that if we just get healthy from the players that we lost last year, we're going to be okay. And I'm looking and thinking that they're going to try and use some of that money that they just got on re-signing their own free agents, which has always been their philosophy of, we believe in our guys. We know them better than other guys off the street. And so they continue to sign their guys and then kind of try and fill in the spaces. But when you think about, some Cowboy fans are out there, man, we ain't got no money and stuff. Think about the New Orleans Saints. New Orleans Saints, a team that's been a playoff team each year, team that's been well built, who Drew Brees probably will be restructuring. You think about the cuts that they're having to make. They're just trying to get down to zero. They're not thinking about free agents. They've cut Janoris Jenkins this morning. Okay, will be released. They've already let go Emmanuel Sanders after 1 year, second highest receiver on their team, and Quan Alexander. They are literally gutting the roster. Now, the Cowboys, we've made one cut, just one, fullback. The Cowboys could still have more money. They could still restructure some more contracts. Now, if we don't see any more restructuring of contracts, then we're not going to be a player. But if we see Amari Cooper's deal restructured, they're going to be a big-time player come next week. At least that's my assumption. I don't think they will because of Stephen Jones basically in charge, but we'll find out. And as always, y'all, I appreciate each and every one of you guys and you ladies coming in. We got a lot of work to do here on the Man Cave because we sit literally 50 days, 10 hours, and 59 minutes away from the draft. And I'm going to be ready. I'll see you later.